Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Math is easy, step by step. In this part 73 video, we're working on solving 1 and 2 step equations, but now we're going to stop and pause. You're going to try. All right, I have 4 problems I'm going to introduce to you. I strongly suggest you write these down, and then you give these problems a try. Solve for x. And then I will go through each and every one of these sample problems slowly, step by step. Let's see how well you did. All right, so in this problem number 1, x plus 2/5 equals 7/10. What's the first thing you're going to do with problem number 1? Okay, in problem number 2, you can see 3/4 times x equals 9. All right, in problem number 3, we have 1/2 times x plus 5 equals 11. Two-step equation. And problem number 4, we have x divided by 3, or 1/3 x, 1/3 times x, minus 2 equals 4. So remember there's an invisible 1 in front of that x. So you could say 1/3 times x, or you can say x divided by 3. They both mean the same thing. I think I've given you too much information. All right, and this is another two-step equation. Get her done! Okay, for this number 1 problem, for stop and pause, and you try, we want to get x all by itself. X plus 2/5 equals 7/10. Now, I want to turn that 2/5 into 0. So I do the inverse. What's the opposite of a positive 2/5? It's a negative 2/5. So I can add a negative 2/5 to both sides of the equal sign, right? So 2 over 5 minus 2 over 5, or 2/5 plus a negative 2/5, exact same thing. Denominators are the same. 2 minus 2 is 0. Let's go over to the right side. 7/10 plus a negative 2/5, or 7/10 minus 2/5, same thing. Are those denominators the same? No, they are not. So I've got to do something to these one fraction or both of these fractions in order to get the denominator the same. Okay, so I want to just show you 2/5 plus a negative 2/5 is 0, leaving x all by itself. 7/10 plus a negative 2/5. The denominators are not the same, so I cannot add or subtract these fractions. Okay, so I set up my t-chart here with 10 and 5 on the top. I'm going to multiply each of these values to get products, right? Product is an answer to a multiplication problem. 10 times 1 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. What's 10 plus 20? Well, that's 10 times 3, 30. What's 30 plus 10 more? That's 10 times 4, 40. What's 10 plus 40? That's 50. 10 times 5, right? So I want to show you the relationship between adding and multiplying. 5 times 1 is 5. If I add 5 to 5, I'll get 10, which is also 5 times 2. If I add 5 to 10, I'll get 15, which is also 5 times 3. I add 5 more to 15, that gives me 20, which is 5 times 4, right? And 5 times 5 is 25. So both of these multiples, 10 and 5, both of the denominators share 20. They both share 20, right? 10 times 2 is 20. 5 times 4 is 20. However, there's a smaller product. That's, again, the answer to a multiplication problem that they both share. 10 times 1 is 10. 5 times 2 is 10. Now, I could choose 20 to be the common denominator, but that means I'd have to reduce my fraction, right? And so if you choose the smaller of the two as your common denominator, most likely you won't have to reduce your answer. But there's always an exception to the rule, right? So I'm going to multiply top and bottom. I'm going to multiply 10 times 1 to top and bottom. Here, 7 and 10 both get multiplied by 1. I'm going to multiply 5 times 2, both top and bottom. Let's take a look. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so 10 times 1 is 10, 7 times 1 is 7, plus plus. Negative 2 times 2 is a negative 4, 5 times 2 is 10. Now we have the same common denominators. We can add or subtract the numerators, the top numbers, right? 7 plus a negative 4 is 3. Hey, you got $7 in your pocket. You bought something for $4. How much do you have in your pocket? You've got 3 left. Denominator 10 stays the same. My tongue is getting in the way. I'm so sorry. I can't talk today. 10 in the denominator's place stays the same, which gives us an answer of 3/10. X equals 3/10 for this number one stop and pause one-step equation problem. Hopefully you got X equals 3/10 as well. Hey, stick around. I'm going to continue to answer these stop and pause questions. Coming up next, number 2. Thank you for your time. Math's easy. Take it step by step. Again, thank you for joining me. Please like, follow, share, subscribe if I've helped you. Please help me to help others.